Hello, I just wanted to pop in here and go over really quick a few things in Photoshop, including smart object layers, opacity of different layers, and some color overlay activities. I guess that's what we'll call it. We're going to use my mock-up from my Etsy store as an example. And this one, I'm going to go over the different layers in here because this is actually a tutorial for my customers who bought this, but I will also go over those other really cool things to know about Photoshop. Your layers will all be different. I chose this one because it has every different kind of layer I usually can use, so this will cover everything. Sometimes you'll have something on the wall that you can manipulate. So opacity, I don't know why I say opacity is up here, and you just slide that toggle to change it. Now you can see if it's at 100%. I mean, you don't obviously want that. This is a very, very light little shadow that's placed in that little area to show as if there are just a few more blinds there. So, this one, you would keep it pretty low. You blend it in just like that. So this one here is the reflection. And when it says it's a reflection, that means it's the reflection on the portrait. And that one, again, you're going to change with this. This is a screened layer. You can get rid of it completely. You don't have to have any glare if you want to showcase your product with no distraction. I love the glare because people can envision it in their space. That to me is really cool, but I also love to see the art, so you can use this both ways. This layer is specific to very few of my mock-ups, but you're able to change the color of the wall with this one, but not in the way you'd think. So it's, as you can see, it's not the color that's there. It's a much lighter color, and that's because this is a screened layer that has a like 22% opacity. So when you pick your color, you're always going to get a lighter version on the wall. Anything you want, you just move your toggles all around, and you can come up with anything your heart desires. We're going to leave it just a basic gray for now. Down here, they're always labeled like room scene or background scene or something like that. And that is your wall, your floor, and the frame around your image. And that always is going to go in front of where you put your design. Some of yours will have an overall reflection. Now this is better shown after I put the image in, so I'm going to skip ahead to the smart object. Your design here is the layer for the smart object always. You can left click and go to edit contents, or you can go up here to these three little lines and go to edit contents, and a new window will pop up, and all you have to do is drag and drop your artwork into this file right here, hit return so it places. This is a 23.4 by 33.1. Usually it will say in the listing exactly what you have. This one is that size. If yours doesn't fit that, you will have to adjust it manually. Okay, so then you'll hit return. I did that already, and then you'll do command save. You'll save it, and when you go back to your document, there it is. It's in there. Now we're going to talk about this layer, which is an overall reflection. Not everyone will have this one. If you really want, you really want that authentic look. You never see a photo on a wall that's like super duper duper crisp, because there's always a slight glare on the glass. So for authenticity, that layer exists, but is unnecessary. In fact, for a darker picture, it looks really cool and crisp without it. With a lighter image, I feel like it looks a little bit better. So that's every single layer that comes in here. And I think with that, you'll be all set. All right, and thank you so much.